Well, hello, Texas. We are back, and of course, bigger and better than last week. Better than ever, right, Wendy? As every week just gets greater. So, yes, here for another week of doing what we do, visiting with women in business and female entrepreneurs. And today, our girl, Michelle Hammonds, has the day off, but we have our good friend, Camille Cower, pulling up today. We're talking hot topics. We are talking dance and movement with one of my favorite just influencers in the fitness realm and so much more. I know Camille's excited for this one. Hey, girlfriend. Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad to be here.
We're heating things up. Hot topics, always fun. And ladies, we're all mothers. So I think this topic is hot and it changes by the season. And I'm going to get into first Miss Taylor Swift, who announced she is pregnant, having a baby. We all know that having a baby changes your life like dramatically. Are either of you, were you women that were totally prepared for the shifts and the changes? And what were some of the biggest shifts that you had to make when you became mom?
I didn't really have plans to be a mom right away, and I really wanted to focus on a career. Of course, things changed for me, and I was a young mom, excuse me. But still at that point, I was also a single mom for quite some time. And that made me really want to just really focus and work harder. And luckily I had family to help me with my daughter at the time. But as the years, as I got a little older and things, the years changed. And then I had my two younger ones. I was able to make a switch and change and work for my husband that I still work for now. I'm going on 20 years now. And I have to say, I was so thankful and grateful for that flexibility because I love that I could do my job from home and still have time to be with my kids.
I luckily only have one, but the one I do have, I had her a little bit later. So I had her at 32. It was unplanned. I was told because I had had some fibroid surgery beforehand that I couldn't even have kids. So I was living my best life, traveling, working hard, very focused on my career, didn't plan on having children. Got pregnant and was like, oh, like my whole world changed. I was pretty much a stay-at-home mom. I still worked in the entertainment industry, but it was difficult. Like your friend group changes because most of my girlfriends that I hung out with, they still don't have children for the most part. So it was like,
I love that too. And, for me, all of my pregnancies were planned. I wanted to have 4 children. We have 3, but I was very much intentional with getting pregnant right away because I knew I wanted to focus on and build a really strong business and career. But the first thing that I wanted to do was have all my children because I didn't want to, have kids, go to work and come back and have kids and keep going back. So I literally had 3 under 3 and it was very difficult the first 8 years because this is the first week of school and my kids are all at school for the first time ever in life. And it's like the house has been so quiet. I can't believe that nobody's screaming and going to the bathroom with me. I mean, I am truly living my best life because these kids are at school now. So I was intentional and happy to be intentional about it because I knew that it was going to take a great sacrifice. But Beyonce said it best, strong enough to bear the children and get back to business. And that's exactly, that was my model for a very long time.
So how do you ladies handle or balance the guilt, if there's any, that comes with working while raising kids?
For the guilt part, I did have some guilt the first trip I had to do without her for work. That was a hard one, especially it was first overnights and so on. But we're so lucky. We have FaceTime. We have, you have ways to still work around it. And I think for a lot of moms out there, it's really learning to find people who are part of that village they keep talking about. It takes a village to raise a child and so on, because you're going to need to depend on someone when things go away, when there is an illness and you can't do this. Because you just can't do it all. And I'm lucky that I do have a husband that can help support, but if you're doing it on your own, definitely need help. Still an adjustment to have to now see your heart growing in front of you, getting bigger, and just you exploding, seeing them just adapt to new things, and you'll have to adapt as well.
Yeah, I think so too. So good, ladies. Well, you know, the time is ticking, clock is ticking. We got a good show today, and I'm excited for it. Coming up next, we have the owner and creator of an amazing brand, Amazing Fitness. You won't want to miss her. We're getting naughty with Naughty Girl Fitness. We have Janelle Genestra. I got that right. Janelle Genestra. You're probably already following her. She's coming up next right here on the CW.
Are you registered to vote? The general election is set for Tuesday, November 8th. All 435 seats in the House of Representatives and 35 of the 100 seats in the Senate will be contested. Your vote matters more than ever. Confirm that you are registered to vote or get registered today at our website, theconnectonline.com/vote.
All right, hello. I am Coach Stormy, and I help women all across the country, all around the world. And you can find me at www.coachmestormy.com. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
Want to be a legit party planner but don't know how? Partypreneurs 101 is for you. A 10-week online course unlike any other. Get paid to do what you love and be your own boss. Learn more at thepartypreneurschool.com.
Hi, I'm Elena Cardone, and I help women reach a heightened level of success. You can keep up with me online at www.elenacardone.com. You're watching the Connect Network TV.
We are living in challenging times, and despite having a 9-to-5 job, you still find it difficult to pay your bills and have money left over to spend on experiences that brings you joy. If you're at a point in your life where you know that there is more for you, you want to start a side business and express your multi-passions, but you're not sure if your gifts or ideas can be profitable, believe in yourself and connect with us over at RaquelWalters.com and let us help you to get clear on the knowledge you have that you can monetize right away.
It's time to get back to business. And One Executive Suites is the place to be if you are ready to level up. Our premier co-working space is great for entrepreneurs, executives, and business owners that need a professional atmosphere, business resources, and hot coffee. Our 2 locations are easily accessible, so come see us at 705 West Wadley Ave or at 601 North Marienfeld in the Graham Building in Midland, Texas. Visit us online at www.oneexecutives.com. It's time to get to work.
And you can find me on Instagram or Twitter at Essence Says. The handle is the same on both, and you are watching the Connect Network TV.
Welcome back. So, okay, you talk about vibes energy, authenticity, all of the things that we respect and just, love as we watch other women in business and female entrepreneurs. So our next guest, she is all of that and so much more. Business owner, okay? Probably your favorite influencer when it comes to fitness on Insta. You've probably seen her dancing, and I'm talking about all the grooves and moves, like working with some of your favorite artists. Janelle Genestra, pulling up. She has a tour that she's on. You can check her out in Nashville, Miami, like the cities don't stop. She is in the building. Janelle. Hey.
Thank you for that intro.
Janelle, like, girl, the energy, the flavor, all of it, like it is in your soul, in your spirit, the groove. So talk about all of this. I know you've worked with so many people. How did you get into the game and just level up so quickly? I think you started Naughty Girl Fitness a year ago, 2 years ago?
Yes.
Crazy.
So my background, I've been dancing since I was 2. So dance has always been something that it's my identity. It feeds me, it fuels me, it's who I am. And I was like, let me see if I can conceptualize this and choreograph this for people to do this in their homes so they could feel this freedom and sexiness but while you get a good workout. Yeah. So that's how I kind of just combined both of those worlds, and that's how Naughty came about.
One thing I loved about your workouts, it was like, for moms, it was our way to go to the club without going to the club, like being able to dance to these songs and keep up with the latest and greatest. But other than that, before Naughty Girl, you've worked with some big names. So to even dumb it down to our level is amazing. But can you share a little bit about who you've worked with? Because they're huge.
Oh, thank you. So I've worked with Pink, J-Lo, Nicki Minaj. I've choreographed for SZA, Halsey. Yeah, it's been amazing working with all of these people. And I love that I get to bring a new approach to their music through fitness, because I've danced to all this music my entire life, but then to make these like fitness choreographed performances. And you're right. I want people to feel like in their living room, they're like, girl, my best life, turn the lights down, put on a candle, set the mood. Like I'm so happy I get to build that environment. I always say for normal people, right? Us dancers call people normal people.
Civilians.
And they get to feel what we feel, right?
Who would you say has the best moves of the women that you've been able to work with thus far? And who is on the list that you want to work with next?
Well, I would say who has the best moves? I'm working with an artist right now, Isla. And Isla is so dope because she lets me get weird. And so we have like our little quirky, but we combine everything. And so I really enjoy working with her.
Yeah, you can really see the modern dance in it. Like so what was your training, your background? Because you can see that it's more than just street dancing. Like you are a trained performer. So what was your background? Or what do you suggest for other people who might be interested in doing what you're doing? What training?
So I think it's great to start with the basics. I think tap jazz. I started with tap jazz and ballet. And then I went into hip hop when I was around 7. Okay. But I also love acting a lot. And so I like to infuse emotion and storytelling within my dance. So it's not just like the baseline. I like to take it up a notch. And I'm like, maybe pretend you're pulling something out of your mouth or whatever. I just like to add little extras to make it different.
Well, it's incredible. So you're now teaching people with your second business. Let's talk a little bit about that before you go. You're providing stream cheer and dance training. So what are the ages and what is different about Let's Cheer Up, your other business?
So Let's Cheer Up is for pro dance, all-star, and high school cheer. Obviously, everything's online. So I am like, why is there not more of a space for cheer, which I was a competitive cheerleader for 10 years. And I'm like, I would love to give the opportunity to people who want to try out or just, maintain their skills, whatnot, to be able to do this online. And I teamed up with this amazing woman, Nina, who was a Gold Rush cheerleader for the Niners. And so we came up with this idea to put everything online and just to make a really fun, website where they can come and cheer and learn dances.
Janelle, you are so busy. And What I want to know is, how do you find time for you and maintaining, most importantly, your happiness?
I love that question. I wake up early and I find that that is my time. And now I wake up and I talk to my brain and I say, what do we want to do this morning? Do we want to go straight into working out? Do we want to journal? Do we want to meditate? Do I want to eat? Whatever. And I have at least an hour and a half to 2 hours where I feed myself. And this has honestly changed my life. It's created balance. It's created more synergy, and it allows me to talk to myself and make sure that I'm feeding and nurturing myself before anybody else. And yeah, it's really been awesome.
Janelle, before you go, I know someone's listening from home. They're dancing, but for those that are just getting started, that are looking to level up, they're ready to get to the next level of clientele. How do you recommend they go about doing that if they want to take it to LA and take it to Hollywood the way you have?
I would just say, stay consistent, stay resilient, and really never change who you are. I'm not afraid to not reinvent myself, but constantly push myself to level up, but not negate or shy away from my authentic self. So I won't follow a trend. I won't start dancing different. I won't start dressing different. I am who I am, and what you're gonna get is what you're gonna get.
For those who are watching at home and want to connect with you, want to learn from you, want to hear your stories, see your stories, and your tour, how can they find you?
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram at Janelle Genestra. And then I also have a Naughty Girl Instagram. It's at naughtygirl.fitness, I believe. No, I think it's that. And on TikTok, it's at Janelle Genestra. And you can just follow, see what's popping up. The tour has been amazing, and I hope you join me, because obviously I film all my content and I'm like, dang, are people really doing this in their living room?
Yes.
I am. It's fascinating and amazing to see it in person, and for me to play a song and them already know the movements. I'm like, this is what life is about. It's about connecting in community, and I love my Naughty Girl community so much.
Yes, girl. And listen, we are getting things together to come back and start having our conferences and all the things that we do with the Connect. And, you know, at some point, there's going to have to be a little fitness portion, depending on if we do a 2-day thing. And you already know, honey. We call Miss Janelle, because you are
in that bang. Yes.
So official, girl. Love your energy. Love your spirit. God bless you. Keep bringing the heat. Keep being you. Greatness is in your family. We saw you out. Where were you? I don't know, but the Genestra Restaurant Italiano, honey. Girl, all the things. So best wishes. And you at home, follow her. We're going to take a quick break and be right back.
Hi, I'm Jess DeFeo, and I am a social media coach for women entrepreneurs who know they are on a mission to change the world with their business, but are struggling with how to market themselves authentically to their ideal client on social media. I can help you go from overwhelmed and confused on what to post to creating effective and impactful content that converts your followers into customers. Head to my website to grab your free course, Instagram 101 for Business, and learn the strategies I use to grow my business in just 6 months.
Hi, my name is Brooklyn Sudano, and you can catch me on Cruel Summer on Freeform, Hulu, and Amazon worldwide. You are watching the Connect Network TV.
Today, we are sharing 4 tips on how you can stay focused on your business.
Tip number 1, set up the operations part of your business. Number 2, utilize YouTube for self-education. Number 3, be consistent in whatever you do. And number 4, optimize and track your successes and your failures.
And remember, survival takes mind strength. Please check out the awesome book.
It's called Harvesting Your Thoughts, Emotions and Actions, a book of daily.
Hi, my name is Bianca with Make Blue Media. Do you use social media to market your business? Social media is an set and forget it strategy. For a great strategy, you have to like, follow, and leave valuable comments. If you want my top tips on how to gain those warm leads, follow me at Instagram at Make It Blue Media and snatch up my Instagram engagement freebie. Let's get social.
You have dry scalp or skin? The chemicals in your lotions or soap may worsen your condition. Switch to the natural hair and body moisturizer of It's Made For Me today. Our product is packed with safe, natural ingredients that allow for deep conditioning and moisturizing without leaving the scalp or skin dry. Visit us today at itsmadeforme.com.
It's Dr. Brooke Stubbs. I'm so excited to be back here on the Connect TV network to remind you that building a good foundation of nutrition is going to be the way to expand you into all your boss babe potential. Remember, experts agree that getting a variety of plant foods in your diet is going to help not only improve your mood, reduce your chronic disease risk, but it's going to help you live a longer, fuller, more energetic life. To help you keep track of the variety of plant foods that are in your diet, I've developed an app. It's called the Rooted Food mobile app. Simply search Rooted Food in the App Store to find it and download it today. The first 2 weeks are free, and then it's just $4.99 after that. It'll help you to focus on getting more of the good stuff while avoiding some of the things we don't want in our diet, like processed foods or saturated fats that can affect our overall health. Once you get that vibrant, light feeling from a good source of nutrition, you are going to expand into all of your potential.
Hi, I'm Denise Lawton, and you can currently catch me on BET Plus in the Love Tale series, or in November on Nat Geo and Disney in the Hot Zone Anthrax. You are watching the Connect Network TV.
Well, welcome back, Texas. Yes, I know you were looking Janelle up, trying to figure it all out. It's going to take you some time because if I don't have it, I know y'all don't have the moves, okay? I'm kidding. All right, you guys, let's continue. All right, we're going to talk more social media because, yes, Camille, I too can be a social media stalker. All right, so yes, love Janelle, love when people just put their best out there. And that's how these people really blow up and go viral because they're actually being authentic. They're actually giving you good energy. That you're learning something like it's different, it's new. But with that, a lot of times comes the clickbait. All right. We hear men talk about it. I think for a lot of women in business, when we bring this subject up, it's clicking on things that, you know, might harm your computer, harm your data. For men, clickbait might be that, you know, you see a pretty woman, but then you click and you go through her stuff, or she wakes up in the morning, she takes all the makeup off, and it's like, oh, yikes, this is clickbait. So,
yeah, with a catfish on the side. One thing it's real simple is just when you get these emails or text messages, consider the source. Like, why were, like, if they're urging you, like, respond quickly, that you need to hurry up. I have these videos of you that are in compromising positions.
Yeah.
And pay me now for it. Look at where it's coming from. Look what the address is. Or if it says it's from Amazon and it's like Amazon misspelled or something .com, or, you know, like there's little things like that to check as well.
Obviously a red flag if it's something that you don't normally see in. I'm very old school, so I haven't really experienced that yet, and I'm going to knock on wood, but I haven't had to experience it. But, you know, just like Camille, you're mentioning, I do get some text. I do get some messages that I'm like, this is, you know, I've never seen this before. It's weird. And so I just don't, I just swipe and delete.
Good for you. If you have your business phone number public and it's your number to reset your Instagram, that is another way that people are hacking people. Like, how creative is that? I would not even think. So now my mom's cell phone number is my Instagram number. So that's just what's going on over here. So I know that's a lot. We don't have much time. We got to get into some entertainment talk. Camille Cowell, you're still bringing the entertainment today. So happy you were with us for so much of the show today. But what do you have, girl?
Well, I mean, we've been talking about families a lot. And so this one issue that happened last month, and it's still, or not last month, a couple of weeks ago, and it's still bothering me, is my male crush, or my Hollywood crush was outed for saying that his daughter had auditioned to be in a role in his movie, playing his daughter, and she didn't have the right chemistry. If one of your family members was talented, but maybe not 100%, would you still put them on? Or would you be like, you're not putting my business at risk? What do you think?
Wendy?
I find that hard to believe. You would think, you know, if they're, you know, family at home, that they would have that chemistry anywhere. I don't know. I mean, I probably personally, I would work through it, but that's just me, you know.
It was recently revealed that there was the big incident that led to Angelina and Brad divorcing was a domestic abuse incident that also had their kids involved. Allegedly, was part, like, she was suing him for that, and that's why they kind of fell apart. And man, I just wonder, with the Me Too movement, all these different things, will this change for Brad Pitt? Because so many times there's kind of, depending on who they are, they're given a pass. Old news, but new news, but still it's like, you really hear it out loud. And it was different 5 years ago before Me Too.
That's what I was going to say. You just missed the.
Yeah, like, will this change anything for him? Because, I mean, Will Smith, just his whole career, it almost seems to have ended over the Oscars.
Well, that was just really ridiculous.
Yeah, right.
Not that having a domestic situation with your wife is not, but.
Well, and has Brad addressed it? I mean, I haven't really heard much on it, but I want to know what his, you know.
You're giving him millions of dollars to pretend to be all these amazing characters, share all these wonderful stories, travel the world. Like, I just feel like, hey, maybe be a good person to your spouse, maybe not do all these fake relationships that are just to be in the news, you know, like, be authentic, like you were saying earlier about social media. Like, that's why I think influencers have kind of taken off. I mean, the ones that are more authentic, that show behind the curtains more, that, you know, we're over the whole overdone, over airbrushed, overlooked. I think so. I think that's all. And I think the Zoom era changed things.
We will see you all right back here next week. A big thank you to Janelle Genestra. You guys follow her. All of the vibes, all of the energy. I know you will be so happy to visit with her. So check her out on Insta.
And if you at home are enjoying all this girl boss magic, catch all our past episodes on our YouTube channel. Binge watch them Netflix style at Natalie's Network.
That's right. Yes, yes. And if you are ready, you have a brand, you have a business, you're ready to get on television and show the people what you got, you can sign up at our website at theconnectonline.com. Click Be on TV. We'll see you soon.